learned a lot about using Magic School for you and for me and other educators. Let's focus now on using it for students. One of the biggest problems with AI systems is they don't really align with our needs. So if you have a student out there using ChatGPT, maybe in your classroom or on their own, they might be out there getting all the answers or whatever, or they might be asking things that are inappropriate. So that can be pretty frustrating with it. So this version, the student version of Magic School, helps align the powers of AI with the needs you have for your students. It's not perfect, but it does a pretty good job. So I'm going to click on Launch to Students here, and here's how it works. So you can see I already have a bunch of classes in here. I have a high school level, middle school. This is the course practice room, which you may already be playing around with. I have this here for you guys to use, and another random student room. Anyways, I'm going to launch a new room here. And then I give it a name. So you can see they have a date and all that, but I'll just put it test room. Maybe you'll do that too. Whatever grade level you want, the maximum number of students in there. I'm going to hit next. And here's where you select the tools that you want them to use. And this is where it's cool. Again, it lines up here. You can limit their choices for a couple of reasons. One, you only want them maybe using certain tools, but also because maybe you don't want them to have to choose from 20 tools because that's frustrating. It's much easier if they only have to choose from a few. So you know you're going to have them do chatting with docs. So you're going to upload documents and they're going to chat with that document. Is that cool or what? That you can have a conversation with a document in AI. Tongue twister just for fun. And then YouTube summarizer. So those are the only three that I want. I can modify this later. I can add or subtract later on if I find out something's being used in a way I don't want or I'm missing something. That's not a problem. Just keep it simple. I have three. I'm going to hit next there, and then I'll launch the room. And it's easy from here for students to join up. You can give them a URL. If you use Google Classroom, you can do that. You can also have join codes that are QR codes that you can have on a wall if they use iPads or something. So anyways, here's the join URL, and I'm going to copy that. And then I would just paste that and give it to the students. I might email it to the students, and then they can join the room. Now, they can technically, the nice thing is they don't have to create accounts because that's a huge hassle. They just have to put their name. So let's say their student's name is Ahmed, and you just click join room. You know, obviously, as a classroom management point of view, I would require them to use their own name. And if I go into the room, the student room, and I see some name I don't recognize, I'm just going to delete that name. So here's join room, blah, 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 acknowledge, and bam, there it is. There they can use it. So let's go back and see what that looks like from a practical purpose here. So I'm going to go to launch to students again, and let's find that test room I did. Here it is right here. Test room, and I can pause it or lock it. I can show that join information. If I lost it, I can edit the room where I can add and subtract different kinds of tools that I might want to use. So I'm going to click here in the test room, and you can see I'm here in the test room right now. Now check it out. This is a really powerful tool. I can view the output for Ahmed. Now I haven't done anything yet, but I can view what he has been talking about, and it also will help me flag anything inappropriate. It's not perfect, but it definitely does help. Let's give it a test. So I'm going to go to tongue twisters, and I'll just be a little inappropriate here, and I'm going to write boobs. Sorry. And I hit generate. And, it says, I'm sorry, but that topic is not appropriate for a fifth grader. That's kind of cool. And I can go back to Magic School here, and I can see what he's done. And see here, status, and I can view the output, and I can see that he wrote about boobs. And so I can have a conversation, say, hey, Ahmed, we don't do that. And so, students are always going to test things. And again, this is where Magic School helps us as educators align artificial intelligence with our needs and their needs. If Ahmed had written that same prompt in ChatGPT, he would have gotten a response. So you have a moderation panel here. There's no moderated messages right now, but there can be. Here's the tools that I have available in there in case I forget what they are. And if I want to have a co-teacher on there, I can do that. That's kind of about it. Really, it's a great feature. I think it's one of the most powerful parts of Magic School. And I may have said this in the past, but remember, what you're looking at now is the absolute worst version of Magic School and artificial intelligence. It's only gonna get better. Enjoy.